Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Lindsay and I bring you content on clean beauty and skincare. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that for me. I'd love for you to join me. Today's video is going to be a best of natural and organic self-tanners, so let me hop right into it. So before I start, if you guys are curious about what lipstick I'm wearing today, it's a Clove & Hollow lip cream in the color Damsel. This is a really gorgeous red. I picked this up because I did not have a clean red in my collection. This is a really gorgeous color for the fall and holiday season. Before I get into my favorite self-tanners, I want to talk a little bit about body prep. It's so important to prep your skin before you self-tan, or else it's just not going to look good. It's kind of inevitable if you do not prep your skin well. So first off, you need to exfoliate. My favorites are Osea's Undaria Body Scrub. I'll link a couple below in the description as well, so if you're interested in my favorites, definitely check the description box. And if you do shave your legs, do not self-tan right after you do that because your pores will be open from the hot shower and just from shaving. Wait a couple hours or just shave the night before and then do it the day after. That's what I like to do. I like to exfoliate deeply the night before and shave my legs, and then I'll apply the tanner either that night or the next day and then rinse it off the next morning. Can't stress enough how important it is to exfoliate. You can also buy like an exfoliating mitt or an exfoliating like body bar, stuff like that. As long as you're exfoliating, you should be good to go. I also suggest moisturizing dry areas the night before, so elbows, knees, feet, hands. Skin that can get dry, self-tanner will stick to that more and it will end up looking patchy, so make sure you do that as well. First products I'm going to talk about are for your face. I would totally recommend using a self-tanner specifically made for your facial skin. Just because they're specifically made for your face, it's going to work a lot better. First one I want to talk about is from Kula. This is their Sunless Tan Anti-Aging Face Serum. This is 70% organic. This is a gradual tanning face serum. It also has skincare benefits in it. This contains argan oil, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and plant stem cells. This is really good for your skin. It also gives you that gradual tan. It's not going to make you look crazy overnight. I exfoliate pretty often, so I can use this every day and it doesn't end up looking orange or too built up. Again, with a tanner on your face as well, make sure your face is exfoliated or else it will stick to the dry skin. I find that certain ones will stick to like the dry skin around my nose, so as long as you're well exfoliated, a product like this will work well. I really like the consistency of this. It goes on well, has a nice light tropical scent. It doesn't break me out, it's really gentle. Like I said, it also has those skincare benefits, which makes it really great. But yeah, I love this product from Kula. I would totally recommend this if you want a tanner for your face. The product I've used to tan my face is Tan Luxe, the Face Illuminating Self-Tan Drops. They did send me these. These are in the light medium shade. These are great because they're so versatile. You can mix it into any step of your skincare routine. My favorite way to use these is actually to mix it into my cream or my oil, whatever I use to moisturize. I feel like it works the best for me. You could also put this in your serum, moisturizer, anything like that. Don't use it on its own because it is like a potent color and it's meant to be mixed with something. I usually only do about 3 to 4 drops on my face just because I don't want anything too dramatic. If you do have darker skin, you could do more drops to get more of a deeper glow. Another great thing about this is that it doesn't smell like self-tanner, so if you are worried about that weird self-tan smell, don't worry about this. I find that these don't break me out either. It's a really nice option. Honestly, these are so flawless. I feel like I've never gotten streaky with this. The Kula one's great as well. I've never gotten streaks or anything, but do definitely make sure that you wash your hands after you use this or you will end up with orange palms and that's not a good look. So what I usually like to use the night before after I exfoliate and shave, I like to moisturize my dry areas. This is the Luna Bronze Moisturizer. This has mandarin, lemon myrtle, and orange blossom in it. This is a really nice lightweight moisturizer. It's not too heavy on your skin, not too greasy, but does give you a nice amount of hydration, and when you wake up the next day, you won't have any dry skin. I also like to use this lotion after I've tanned just to give my skin hydration if I do feel like it's being dried out. This is just a nice moisturizer. I would definitely recommend Luna Bronze. I'm going to talk about more of their products in a couple minutes, but yeah, this is a great moisturizer. So next up I want to talk about Mousse Tanners. The first one that I have here is another product from Kula. This is their Sunless Tan Sculpting Mousse. This is also 70% organic. It has natural pina colada scent. This also contains caffeine and green tea, which helps your skin look firmer, smoother. It also has exotic seeds, sugar beet derived DHA, So this is actually a daily use gradual tanning mousse. If you are very fair naturally like me, I would totally recommend this one because it's not a mousse that's going to drastically change your skin tone overnight. It looks a lot more natural. So you can use this just for one night if you just want a little bit of glow, or like it says, you can gradually build it up and use it every night until you get the glow that you desire. I find that this one is very long lasting on my skin as well. It doesn't fade off weird. It lasts for about a week. I don't find that it dries out my skin. It has a nice scent. It does smell a little bit like that classic self-tanner scent, but it's not too drastic. It does have like a natural pina colada scent, which helps to offset that. It's not too strong. It also comes with, this is a 7 fluid ounce bottle. I've used this a ton and I feel like I'm not even halfway through yet. This is a really nice self-tanner if you are a beginner in self-tan or you just want like a nice mousse. Before I move on, I do want to say that it is really important to use a mitt with Mousse Tanner. You can buy mitts on Amazon. I'll link a couple below for you, or some self-tanners actually come with their own mitt. I know Kula sells a mitt just for that bronzing mousse. But yeah, that's really important. It's going to give you the smoothest application. You're not going to end up with like orange hands. Just going to make the application process a lot easier for you. The next one I want to talk about is from Naked Skin. This is their tinted tan liquid. This is actually the dark color. Now this is like a tan water. It has a mister on it, so you spray this all over your body and then use the mitt to really work it in. I forgot to mention, but the Kula Tan Mousse, this does not have a guide color to it, so you can't exactly see where you're putting it, so you just have to kind of know where you already applied it. But this does have the guide color, so if you need that guide color, I would probably go with this one just because it's easier to use. Now, I actually got this on Amazon. I forgot how much it was, but it's a nice, really on-the-go option. The shade dark wasn't too dark on me, honestly. This is sort of like a gradual product as well. I find this one can especially stick to dry skin, so if you have any dry patches, make sure to really exfoliate and moisturize them well. Next up is probably my favorite tanning mousse that I own. This is their Eclipse Bronzing Mousse. This is a really nice self-tanner. This comes with, let's see, 5 fluid ounces. So this one's 7 and this is a 5 fluid ounce. This one does have a guide color in it so you can tell where you're applying it. The directions for this says to apply with a tanning mitt and then allow to develop for 1 to 6 hours and then rinse off in the morning. I feel like when I apply this overnight and then when I wake up in the morning and rinse it off, it looks really good. I find that this doesn't end up looking patchy on me. The Kula one can patch up around my elbows a lot, even though I like moisturize them really well. This one I find does it a lot less. I really like the packaging, it's super cute. They also sell a mitt, which is the one I'm using currently. It's a really soft microfiber mitt and I feel like it works perfectly with this tanner. I would totally recommend checking out this brand if you guys haven't heard of them. They're cruelty-free and they use natural ingredients. First ingredient is aloe. They have a natural DHA, some witch hazel, just some really good stuff in here. It's not going to make your skin smell weird. I don't find that this has too strong of a scent either. Usually once I wash it off, it's no problem. It has very minimal scent. It's not like a traditional self-tanner where it smells super weird and you don't even want to be around anybody. You smell like a weirdo. It's not like that at all. It's a very light scent and when you wash it off in the morning, totally flawless bronze skin. I would say this is more of like a medium shade tanner, like the Cool one is gradual, so it'll give you more of a gradual built up tan. This is more of a drastic tan, so if you have medium to deeper skin, I'd recommend this one, or if you just want more of a dramatic tan, I would check this one out. I do have 2 more products from Luna Bronze to mention. This is their tanning moisturizer. This is a gradual moisturizer. If you want more of a customizable built-up glow, I would recommend this, or if you have really pale skin and just don't want a drastic change, I would check this out. This contains a blend of nourishing and hydrating oils. It replenishes your skin while building a natural tan, so if you do have dry skin, I would recommend a moisturizer compared to like a mousse, just because it's going to nourish your skin more. You won't end up with dry patches or any sort of like weird texture on your skin. This is a really nice gradual moisturizer. Next up, I have their self-tanning lotion. This is not a gradual tanner. It's a 6-hour tanning lotion. So it says to apply evenly to dry skin, and then you allow to fully absorb before dressing. Then you also wait 6 hours for this before washing off. I find that this and the mousse, they work really good, especially together. If you use the mousse and you feel like it wasn't strong enough for you, you can go ahead and just apply this. I just noticed it actually says on the mousse this is a 12% strength and this is 5.5%. So if you want more of a lighter tan, this one is obviously going to be lighter because it's less than half of the percentage. This has a guide color in it as well, so you do know where you're putting it. I like to apply this with my hands. Any sort of lotion I feel like applies better with my hand. I only use a mitt for the mousses and the liquids. But I would just apply this and then make sure you really wash your hands. Be careful after you do, because sometimes I'll have like water drip and then the next day I see like just a streak of like my regular skin tone. It does not look good. So make sure you wash your hands and be very careful, dry them off before you go anywhere. Another thing I forgot to mention is do make sure that all your tanner is fully dried before you put clothes on, or else it will ruin your clothes. It'll get everywhere, it'll streak, it'll smudge, it won't look good. Make sure you're fully dry. I like to take a shower, kind of like let my hair dry, and then I'll do my tanner, let that dry, and then usually get dressed. I feel like if I have a robe on, it doesn't interfere with it. If you are like worried about it getting on your clothes, just throw a robe on. The last body tanner I have to talk about is from Tan Luxe. Again, this is their body illuminating self-tan drops. So they sell the face tan drops and then the body tan drops. I just got these ones. This is the light to medium shade 2. They also have a medium to dark if you have darker skin. But I really love Tan Luxe because they don't smell like self-tanner and they never streak. I've never found that I've used these products and found that my tan looks streaky. They're really honestly foolproof if you're a beginner to self-tan or you want to get into self-tan. I would totally recommend starting with the Tan Luxe products just because they're so easy to use and you can customize them to your routine and to what you want your tan to look like. You can use just a couple drops for a light tan, or like I said, you can add more for a deeper glow. My favorite way to use the face and also the body drops is actually to mix them into an oil. I know that sounds weird because you would think that it would come off and it would end up looking streaky. I usually do you can do like 2 to 6 drops per body part. So like if you're doing your leg, I would pump the oil in my hand, do a couple drops of this and then rub it in. Go on to the next leg, do it limb by limb so you kind of get an even amount. I wouldn't just put a ton of oil in your hand and a ton of these drops and put it all over. Do it body part by body part so it's easier and you can get a smooth, even glow. These are really great. I would totally recommend checking them out. They also don't have that guide color, so you don't have to wait to rinse them out. You could put these on, go out, the next morning you can have your tan and you don't have to like stay in the house all night just because you have a self-tanner on. You can also put this into a body lotion or a cream, basically anything you want. You can mix this in and put it on your body. As well as the tan, you could put this in your facial cream, anything you want. I love these because they're just so easy to use and really foolproof. If you guys are curious, the tan that I have on now is the Luna Bronze Tanning Mousse. I just did a light layer of this, so I'm not super tan, but I do have a nice color to my skin. I'm very pale naturally, so I like how this makes me look naturally tan. Even my boyfriend said like it looks super natural, doesn't look like I self-tan, like it doesn't look fake or anything like that. So I've really been liking this one. That was it for my favorite self-tanners. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and leave me a like and a comment below. I would love to hear what your favorite natural self-tanners are, so please comment below and let me know. I'd love to try new brands and I just love hearing your thoughts. Thanks again for watching and I'll catch you guys next time.